lot talking, got a Batmobile, I'm driving now, do a lot of walking. Pinky ring shining with that new chain, speed through the city like.
What's up, everybody? Thanks again for tuning in. It's your boy Superb Kicks.
Diverse Styles.
Together we're feet in the streets. We wear our pairs.
We'd like to thank y'all once again for tuning in to another video this week. And before we get started, we want to remind you to shoot over to Instagram. Be sure to follow us at Feats in the Streets. You know, any questions, comments, concerns you may have, that is the only means of getting in contact with us. So don't hesitate to message us. We will respond back, and also we follow back.
Most definitely. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this page. And please hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop one of these videos so you don't miss out.
That's right. And we're going to go ahead and get started this week with two of the newer releases and do a review on them. Let you know how we feel. Expect to hear back from you on how you feel about it and where we rate them in our collection and where you rate them as well. So without hesitation, we're going to get right into it.
And we're going to start with the FIBA 4's. All right, looking over this shoe right here, this is an excellent quality leather that they use on this shoe. I love the red, white, and blue concept on it. I love the midsoles with the white and the blue on it. It really stands out. The white really pops. And I like the sole on it also with the white, with the red and blue hints. You got the blue Jumpman, very nice touch with the sole, with the bottom sole on the shoe. Also, I like the flagging from all the teams participating in FIBA on the tongue, on the side where the netting would be. Me personally, I would have preferred the netting still on the shoe, and they could have found somewhere else to put the flags at. It would have been something for me just with a 4. I'm so used to seeing netting on a 4 that it just looks weird to me, but I like it. You know, it's a nice weird, you know. And also it do come with two different laces, a navy and a white. Me personally, I think the navy looks better in this shoe. I think the navy laces would look better in this shoe to me. I like how the hints of the navy on the waffle lace holders. I like the navy in the tongue with the white. I mean, overall, it's just a nice shoe. I like the navy in the sock liner. And it also, behind the tongue, it has this right here mentioned. It says, for the love of the game. You know, it's a nice touch that I like on here, something different. And speaking on the back right here, also, I like the gold. You know, USA, Olympics, we're not thinking nothing less than a gold medal. So I love the hint of that gold right there. It's an intimidation factor, you know, for any other country. It's not bragging or boasting or anything like that. But when you're a USA basketball team, I mean, come on now, there's nothing less than a gold medal. It's failure for second place for us. So once again, I love that right there, you know, on the back of the shoe. And overall, this shoe is a very nice quality leather to me. I mean, the leather is really like no other on a 4 in a long time. I really love the quality of this shoe. It's a well put together shoe to me, and it's a must cop, obviously, that you see. And I'm gonna give this shoe an 8.5 on my personal review on this shoe right here. I love everything about it. Like I said, only thing that I would change, you know, would be the flags from all the team, but looking over the shoe, it ain't pretty too much. Nowhere else you could put the flagging, but I would prefer if they would have found somewhere else to put it instead of that. Just like I said, I'm a real big fan of the 4, and looking at the 4 without the netting just looked weird to me. But at the end of the day, like I said before, it's a nice weird. It kind of looked weird and nice at the same time. So only thing that I would change, like I said, with this would be overall would just throw the lace, the blue laces instead of the red laces in the shoe. Looking at the shoe, there's nothing really that could change with the flagging, so I would just keep it the way that it is and just change to the navy shoestring. To me, I think that will bring out the shoe a lot better and bring out all the hints of navy that they have in the shoe. So once again, this is an 8.5 for me, a must cop.
All right, my opinion on this shoe, I definitely have to agree that, you know, the quality of leather and all, and the way it's put together, and the color blocking and all is very nice. For me, I actually like that the flagging and where the netting would be. I don't think it would have fit anywhere else on this particular silhouette Jordan. I think that they really picked a nice spot for it. Maybe a navy blue background to make it pop a little bit, but I love the fact that they did it in where the netting would go on the side panel and on the going up the tongue. I definitely like that, and that's my opinion, of course. Now, like you said, red, white, and blue shoe, gold medal on the back, USA. I mean, USA colors, gold medal, they go hand in hand. So that's a given right there. You know, and I definitely like the fact that they put "For the Love of the Game" on the back of the tongue, where normally you would see the Air Jordan tag, in its place. I have to agree too, also, that the navy blue laces probably would tie the shoe together. It just tie the whole upper together, especially with the sock liner and the tip of the tongue being navy. I think that'd be a nice touch. I think white would be a little overpowering. I think the white stands out on its own on this shoe. It's bright enough in it where it's at. I don't think white would have gone anywhere else on the shoe and looked right. So I think they did really well with the placement of the colors and everything that they did when manufacturing this shoe. Another thing I like about it too is the leather heel tab. It's not that plastic you see on certain models of 4's, certain colorways of 4's. So it's not that hard rubbing on the back of your ankle. And just overall, this shoe is well put together. I'm going to definitely have to give it a 9 in my opinion. How can you go wrong with a USA, a basketball shoe, red, white, and blue USA with the gold, all winners in my opinion. So definitely going to give this shoe a 9, and I think it's the quality of the leather. I'd love to see that on different models in the colorways of the 4 as well. So I'm giving it a 9.
Well, definitely. So overall, this shoe is a must-cop.
Absolutely. All right, without hesitation, jump right over to this UNC or Obsidian, because they already have a UNC colorway. Obsidian 1's. Obviously, anybody who knows anything about the background and history of Michael Jordan knows that UNC is his alma mater, college, and everything. So obviously, a UNC colorway is a must. Back in March when the Blue Chills released, I was kind of upset because I'm not a big patent leather fan unless it's particularly on the 11. That's probably the only model I personally like to see patent leather on. So when I saw the Blue Chill, and saw it was all patent leather, I was disappointed. When I first saw pictures of this shoe surface on the internet, it just made my day. I was like, I got to have those. Once again, like we always mention, the quality of the leather on 1's, it's a given, and these don't disappoint. You get another tumble leather side panel, tumble leather toe box, leather's put together, really nice. The colorways flow together really nice. And, quality control, they didn't slip on any of these. I've had my pair and a couple other pairs in hand, and I haven't seen any flaws on them as far as stitching being wavy, glue spots, none of that. I'm sure they're out there, but I haven't personally seen them. Obviously, this pair also came with navy laces and then the Carolina blue laces as a secondary colorway. But for me, on most all my Jordan 1's, they have a white tone. I usually go with white laces. I probably will go with white laces on these as well. Even though I think the navy does look well, it ties everything together. I'm personally going to go with white. And overall, I'm going to have to definitely give this shoe a 9.5. Definitely going to be a 9.5 in my collection, and it's a must-have.
Most definitely. And piggybacking on that quality control, they didn't slip on this one. Looking at the shoe, I'm trying to find something to pick out on the shoe. I'm not a fan of 1's, but I'm not here to bash 1's, but I'm trying to find something a flaw in the shoe, and I can't find absolutely nothing wrong with this shoe. The leather is immaculate. Like we say on 1's, it's certain leather that they use for these 1's. It's always top quality leather on the shoe. I love everything about the shoe, especially the bottom. I love the sole on the shoe being navy. I don't know what it is about the bottom sole about this being navy. It just really stands out to me and being nice. It breaks it up. Less dirt you got to worry about on the bottom of your shoe being filthy, everything like that. I just really overall love this shoe right here. And me personally, speaking on the shoelaces, I would keep the navy shoelace in here because it just ties and brings all the navy together. Looking at the shoe from this angle right here with a navy shoelace, you wouldn't even see the UNC on the back. If you're looking at it from the front, you would just think it's a navy and a white shoe. And then as you walk, and then you will see that it has the hints of the UNC on the back. And overall, I think the navy shoelace would look better than the UNC blue ones that they came with. I think that would stand out too much and overpower the shoe and really deflect on the navy. It wouldn't bring out the navy like the navy's coming out now with the white toe box and everything like that. I honestly just love this shoe, well put together, the colors, the navy, the white, the UNC on the back. This is a well put together shoe. And overall, I'm gonna have to agree with you and give this shoe a 9.5. If I wore 1's, most definitely this would be in the collection, on feet and everything. For me, this is a well put together shoe, and I can't honestly find nothing wrong with this shoe. This is, I mean, top quality shoe.
Must cop.
I mean, must cop. At the end of the day, this is a must cop. I love this shoe right here, but hey, I'm not a 1 fan. I don't rock 1's, but like I mentioned, I would rock these.
All right. So we give these, we both agree, give these a 9.5.
Most definitely. And this, I give these an 8.5.
You know,
and you gave these a 9.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, these both is a must cop. So make sure you guys check out the comment section. Let us know what you guys dislike and like about the shoe, and what would you like to see different on the shoes. What would you change? Which shoelace would you put in the shoe? All input is very, very appreciated in the comment section. You know what I mean? We greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that like button. The comment section, like I mentioned, stay active. Hit the subscribe button so you can tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And most importantly, like I mentioned before, hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop one of these videos.
That's right. And as we always do, before we leave out in the video, we always like to show you what's on feet today. So, start with me. Today's selection for me is going to be the All-Star 1's. Some call them Chameleon, but All-Star 1's. That is the actual, title for these. I like it a lot. I mean, you see this colorway on the eggplant foams, but when they put it on the 1's and the 6 for All-Star Weekend, I mean, and then you got the little iridescent, tips for the laces. I mean, how can you go wrong with this? Clear bottom, obviously you see it gets worn, and me personally, I love when they start turning yellow, when the creases get in the toe box. That just shows that, actually feet hit the street because we wear our pairs.
Most definitely. All right, now me. I got on the OG. These ain't the OG. These are the re-retro Concords, you know what I mean, with the 4.5 on the back, the high pad leather on it. So these are what I'm rocking today. I ain't gonna get into full detail. We will be doing a review on these later, but this is what I got on feet today.
That's right, and as we mentioned, we will be doing a review on those. We're gonna do a comparison on, the 2011 pair versus the 2019 pair, where people like about the 23 or the 45 and where you stand, how you feel about it, so on and so forth. So once again, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to another banger this week, and stay tuned for more to come.
Most definitely, and without y'all,
know us.
Thanks again for tuning in. This your boy Superb Kicks.
Diverse styles.
Together we're feets in the streets. We wear our pair. Thanks a lot, y'all. See y'all next week.